Oh, say does that.
And so often when we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Smart, and it's Davis at the center position. Now here's Embiid. Over Tatum. That misses off the backboard. KD against Embiid. Davis setting the pick for Curry. Count it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Leonard kicks to Harden. Back to Leonard. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now Leonard, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And he can't get the first one.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Smart. Kicks to Curry. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Here's Durant, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. Now Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Leonard, no luck. Hey, Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now, here's Leonard. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside for Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Giannis. After the miss from KD. And here's Embiid. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Maxey comes in for James Harden. And it's Shake Milton in for James. Now, Antetokounmpo after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Lets it go from 11. Antetokounmpo kicks to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here's Brown. Williams sets a screen for White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Embiid with the screen on Horford. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
.30 seconds left in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown the pass to Williams. Here's White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's Embiid, and he banks in the layup.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Embiid is out there with LeBron James, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the basket by Harden.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Durant. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. Tatum against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron, no luck. Celtics trail by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Maxey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now, here is Harden. Outside Leonard. Over Tatum. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates. Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
That's LeBron for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Harris. Shake Milton comes in for LeBron. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 5.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
In the corner, it's Melton. Trains the three-pointer. Melton's got the lead back up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum to the inside. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Harden against Smart. Now here's Harden. D right on him. Passes to Milton. Williams against Antetokounmpo. Now the dish to Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 7. White finds Tatum. And there's the drive. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation. Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for James Harden. And a change for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Brogdon the pass to Horford. The 3 from Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Boston.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Smart. Bounce pass for Milton. Here's Leonard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 5 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases.
Thanks so much, David. And
Your sixer, 28, the Celtics, 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. They've got Smart. Tatum out there with Durant. And there's Davis. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
First one falls for.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
James looking around. And the plunge throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Tatum against Leonard. Lets it go from 11. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Tatum. And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Embiid with a screen on Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Durant sets a screen for Tatum. Dishes it to Davis. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 6. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And they double up LeBron. He dishes it to Embiid. Shoots off the step back.
The incredible length of Davis. He uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Outside Curry. And the pass to Smart. Tatum with it, and it's Harden picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Leonard. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Poked away. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nice shot by James.
Over the course of his career, LeBron James has become a knockdown three-point shooter. You need him to stretch the defense? Oh, yeah, he can do that, too.
Durant, count it, good. KD's got his second basket. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Tatum. Curry looking around. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 13.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Curry passes to Tatum. Down low. Here's KD. And the rejection by Giannis. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's LeBron missing. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Durant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
34 seconds left in the third. Embiid, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And KD throws it down.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Shakes him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Antetokounmpo. And at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Williams. Celtics trail by 3. Brown the pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in for White. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Williams, a screen on Melton. Logged in the pass to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Harden against Smart. Brogdon outside. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. A floater. Rebound by the 76ers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Giannis. Back to Leonard. Pass to Melton. Embiid the screen. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. James checked in for the 76ers. And a new group in for the Celtics. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Williams. Kevin Durant comes in for Al Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Stephen Curry is subbed in for Brogdon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Leonard against Tatum. Kicks it out to LeBron. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second-chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
The 76ers leading by 6. It's deflected. Stolen by Smart. Here's Davis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Embiid with a screen on Smart. And it's Leonard missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Up top, Leonard, guarded by Tatum. And Davis pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Right side, Tatum. Left side, Smart. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Maxey's checked in for James Harden. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times, a clutch performer. from the line.
It's the Celtics ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Leonard. Tatum kicks to Curry. Shoots from 8. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession games.
And stolen by James. And now they decide to foul and
The Bucks coming into the arena, confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. So the Bucks win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. Jason Tatum out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tatum with it. Durant covering. Middleton from the outside. Kept alive. Here's Davis. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's George. And stolen by Middleton. Outside Davis. Shows up on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
And what you notice about AD from the mid-range area, he has great touch from there. You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
The kick to Durant. Back to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Here's Davis. Good D by Gobert.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
It's George on the wing. Over Middleton. George's shot is off.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Davis slams it home.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
Picked by Gobert. Leonard with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. And the basket by Gobert.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Butler. Outside Tatum. Davis a screen. Tries it from 19. Here's Middleton. And Davis slams it home.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
George outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. James misses off the left iron. Milwaukee in the lead. Tatum passes to Butler. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Back to Tatum. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
It's George on the wing. Out to James. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James passes to Gobert. Tries again. Leonard outside. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Back to Gobert. And Davis with the block.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's George. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Davis. Gobert, no good. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Durant, the pass to George. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead, up 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Joe Ingles is out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Portis in at power forward. Crowder with a steal. And here's the fast break. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
James is checked in for the Clippers. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Now, here is James. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Westbrook. Out to the wing. Fires it. Highland misses.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Here's Holiday. And here's Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Highland. He's covered by Holiday. Let's go with a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now here's Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen on Ingles. Here's Westbrook. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
So dangerous in the pick-and-roll game. Westbrook dishing it.
Portis a screen. Holiday passes to Crowder. Over James. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Three-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on him. And here's Crowder from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Westbrook against Butler. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got his first points in this one.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Now George. Westbrook outside. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Norm Powell. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, an athletic trainer from Los Angeles let me know the status. He's describing the injury as a high ankle sprain. That can be a very tough one to deal with. The recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Paul George out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Leonard in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's George. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Durant. Leonard outside. Shoots over Tatum. Leonard can't get it to go. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Milwaukee. Gobert passes to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Tatum with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Knocks it loose. Tatum against Leonard. Tatum can't hit. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Durant. And the jam by Gobert.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Davis, the pass to Tatum. Back to Davis. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gobert. The Clippers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
James passes to Gobert. Durant with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
For the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Gobert. Zubac comes in for Paul George. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Davis. Bobby Portis comes in for Middleton. Ingles, he's checked in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Butler.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And the free throw, no good. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Westbrook from outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Plumlee against Lopez. Leonard outside. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Ingles. And that one's long.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Bucks. Drew Holiday out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Butler, and then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Pass to Zubac. Westbrook outside. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Davis with it. Outside Holiday. Here's Butler. There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Westbrook, the pass to George. Pass to Zubac. That's tipped. And they're on the run. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I love the assertive play from Anthony Davis so far. Refusing to back down on the offensive end.
Zubac screen. George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run. And they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
James is checked in for Zubac. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Butler passes to Holiday. Pass to Ingles. Outside Tatum. 4-3. Rebound by the Clippers. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Holiday passes to Butler. Tatum against Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from James.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Durant with the big finish.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
Leonard's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton comes in for Ingles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To tie it up. Money. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Here's Tatum. And the Bucks miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Pass to George to take the lead. He's cut the line.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And that one misses.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Clock at 6. Another shot. The shot by James, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Tatum. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Butler out there with Porter. And it's James in at the 3. And Giannis gets it to go.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength, has really been a factor in his overall development.
Now here's James. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Durant.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Booker. Pass to KD. Over Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jokic with the screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Porter. Traps in the tray.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now here's Porter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. On the wing, Porter. Another three for Denver.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now here's Butler. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Butler finds Gordon. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Booker. Outside Leonard. Shot to stop the run. And it's Leonard again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Butler against Booker. Goes up the baseline. And it's Butler missing. Suns trail by 8. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Davis. T.J. Warren comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okogie's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Paul subbed in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Paul following the miss by Jokic. Paul kicks to Warren. Passes it to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Nails the 16-footer.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now here's Curry. Takes a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker against Murray. No good from Booker. And here's Jokic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the arc. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Curry in at the point.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Fader on the way. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far them done. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's James. No points in the game yet for him. And Bryant kicks to Murray. There's a screen by Bryant. Kicks it out to LeBron. And another miss by Denver. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Ball outside. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. He's really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
The Suns making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Butler comes in for James. And Porter subbed in for Murray. Butler deciding where to go with it. Inside. It's stolen by Davis. To the middle. Jokic with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The pass to Butler. Six to shoot. They need this one. And another miss by Denver. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Davis and finished off by Davis.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
KD against Caldwell Pope. Butler sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
And here's KD for 3. Suns keep it alive. Davis setting the pick for Leonard. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic with the screen on KD. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Shot on the wing, and the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Leonard.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And
the Nuggets, 18.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's KD in at the 2-guard spot.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Davis with a screen on LeBron. Leonard the pass to Davis. Mark of guys playing today. Who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future. You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Stolen by Gordon. LeBron with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porter. Rebound by the Suns. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Davis setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They're scoreless since the first half. LeBron passes to Jokic. Shoots over KD. Durant with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Denver calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Okogie comes in for Leonard. And it's Payne in for Kevin Durant. The Nuggets also changing it up. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Gordon. Murray comes in for Porter. Stephen Curry is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Jokic kicks to LeBron. Over Davis, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Now Payne. Booker is screen on Curry. Here's Payne. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Curry looking around. To end the cold streak. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Payne. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. It's stolen by Davis. That one drops for him. Davis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
High percentage look that time from Anthony Davis, and that's one he rarely misses.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, you describe AD's games, and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets trail by 9, so with LeBron on the bench. This is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got Jimmy Butler. Jamal Murray is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gordon in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I've noticed how they've spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bounce pass from Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
And it's Brown missing. Phoenix leading by 8. KD looking around. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jokic, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Nikola Jokic.
Denver with the ball. Brown outside. Here's Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Brown with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Jokic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Paul. Now Kevin Durant. The ball. Outside Leonard. Pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 10. Kicks it to Brown. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jokic against Durant.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Some changes for Phoenix. Davis is checked in for 8, and it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul. And a switcher also for Denver. James is checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the breadth and depth of his versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, maybe the greatest passing big guy we've seen in a long time. And that, to me, is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
LeBron outside. 55 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Count that one.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
For 3, Booker sinks the 3-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Anthony Davis. Warren comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okogie's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Payne in for Kevin Durant. Denver also making some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Porter. And Murray subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Pass to Booker. Over in the corner, Warren. Offline with his three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Murray, no good. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's Okogie. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.